Hey everyone, it's Pearl Ann Bartlett here, and welcome back to the PDA YouTube channel. I am a dance studio owner, I am a wife, a mom, and full-time entrepreneur in the arts and entertainment space, and today's video is called Courage Not to Quit. All right, and it's part of our Take the Stage series. Now we're talking about keeping and sticking to it and the courage to do so. Now the reason why we're looking at courage is because it's the word for the year at the Academy. And as a dance professional and someone who's been in this space for quite some time, over a decade, I know that being bold is not easy for many. You know, especially persons who are now starting out, or even sometimes some seasoned professionals, sometimes they struggle with courage. And even though it may seem, you know, when we look on at such persons, it may seem as if they are bold, they often struggle with some measure of disappointment that makes it hard to be bold consistently. So when you're putting yourself out there day after day, you know, sometimes you get weary. When some days are filled with not so pleasant things or people, you know, we really have to dig deep for courage time after time, and sometimes it gets really daunting and frustrating, you know, after trying so many times and putting yourself out there so many times. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about trying again, picking ourselves up and going again, even when the last time wasn't as great as we would have liked it to be. Perhaps you're doing your work at school, you know, so let's take it out of the studio and off of the stage a bit. And you're in your classroom at school and you keep probably getting a particular question wrong, or like one of my students in my dance class, she went like, Auntie Pearl, I don't feel like smiling today because I didn't get to finish my work. I was trying to do it, but I didn't get to finish it. And it happens all the time. And I feel like such a failure. Like, how is this always happening? So maybe you're like that, or you're trying a new dance step in class, in the studio, and you keep messing up. You know, maybe you're working towards a particular goal and you keep missing the mark. It just keeps happening time and time again. Or maybe you keep feeling overwhelmed by what's going on around you. And the last time you tried to boldly let go and step out and put yourself out there, it didn't quite work out. How do you try again when the outcome doesn't seem to change? When you feel like a failure? First, we're going to stop right there. And I'm going to let you know that you are not a failure. That's just not who you are. How do I know this? All right, I'm going to tell you. There is courage inside of you. And I know this to be true for you. However, that courage needs to be stretched to prepare you for something big in your future. You know, it may not look like it right now, but you were born to do great things. Yeah, you were born to do something great, and because your courage is being stretched and pulled, it's going to prepare you. And because of this, your courage will be tested so that you can stretch your capacity to think bigger about yourself. Because failure is a mental lie which will stop you from thinking and seeing bigger and seeing more. It will cripple you and make you stop courage altogether. Failure is actually a step forward if you don't quit. And that's our theme for this video, not quitting. When you keep going, courage is actually at work. And that muscle of courage is getting stronger and stronger each time. So today's act of courage is, I want you to write, I am not a failure, on a piece of paper and post it on your courage wall. And every single day of this week, I want you to go back and remind yourself that you are a winner. You are not a failure. And see me next time in our next video in this Take the Stage series. I can't wait to see you.